extend on behalf of the Wheeler Street Project a very, very warm welcome to everyone this evening. I think it would be remiss of me from the very outset if I didn't recognise the contribution of Grantley and many, many others to the lives of young people that we deem to be very precious. Can I commend particularly the young people on the advance that they have made to turn around their lives, to contribute to be excellent citizens. And I think one of the things we ought to celebrate tonight is when someone sees themselves and with the help of others makes a wonderful contribution to affect the lives of others around them. And so before I even go any further, I think we want to recognise our precious young people by putting our hands together and just celebrating them this evening. The work of the Wheeler Street Project is tremendous. It intervenes and tries to turn around lives of precious people. And this is not easy. And a lot of people have a lot to be proud of because of your own personal commitments and contributions. We can celebrate many, many things this evening. So for all of those who are working extremely hard to make the Wheeler Street Project successful, to enhance the life of others, and just to be a real servant to those around them, can I ask us on this final occasion to put our hands together for them also. And last but not least, food, which is central to what we're doing this evening. And we're all turned out not just to enjoy each other's good company, but to eat, drink and be merry. So Father, upon the food, we ask your blessings. Upon our lives, we ask your blessings. And for all the good gifts around us, we give you thanks. In the name of the Lord Jesus, we say amen. Enjoy your evening, enjoy the people around you, and if you're not enjoying the people around you, just pretend you are, all right? Thank you.
Her music is a mixture of influences: R&B, pop, splash of soul, pinch of rock. But she's going to show you that for herself. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage 2014 Young Achiever. Give it up for Lucy Megan Tennyson. Give it up.
What can I say? What more can I do? Seems I'm wasting my time trying to show you that you got the best of me, more than I can give in every part of me. Just for you I live, you get the best of me, yeah, more than I can give in every part of me. Just for you I live. It seems I've been ahead and back, only just to please you. But you're still believing that I don't give a damn. Well, yes, I made my mistakes with no intent to hurt you. I tried so very hard just to make you understand. You got the best of me, more than I can give in every part of me. Just for you I live, you get the best of me, yeah, more than I can give in every part of me. Just for you I live, you got the best of me.
We've been happy and we've been proud to be able to present the services that we want to present to the children out there. 7 years is a long time, and we've managed to make some fantastic contacts out there. And when we do come across these children or kids or youths, whatever you want to call them, who need help, we've now got a great network out there that we're able to fulfill most wishes that these children, or most things that these children want to do. Because of the lack of funding and because of the difficulty of raising finance and all that sort of thing, one of the big things that we did realise is by having this annual ball is one of our best fundraisers, and for that reason, you know, we continually thank everybody who continue to support us on this event annually. Moving on, we've since discovered that the area of things like the music industry, we've managed to pick up some talented individuals and managed to guide them and help them to certainly improve on where they were when we first met them, and hopefully that improvement will continue. That you know, we'll see these individuals, we'll see these youths on TV, and we'll say, oh, they were at the Wheeler Street Ball. Some people say, I mean, I've had people ask me, you know, why is it that, you know, there isn't more variety of people who you've been working with? The answer to your question is we have. It's just that, like anything, people come, they try it, and they don't stay. But all we want to do is provide the opportunity. That's all we want to be able to do. So they know that if they want to pursue whatever that interest was, you know, whether it be singing, sports, nails, hair and beauty, that sort of thing, they know that if they change their mind and they want to come back into those roles, those line of things, that we're there to help them.
Here, I hope you guys have all bought raffle tickets. If you look to my right, you'll see some wonderful prizes. I have to let you into a little secret to say how hard the organisers have worked, Sandra, Grant and other people, to make this happen. Because until yesterday, the prizes on this table were half the amount of prizes. However, Grant is very creative, and yesterday was Black Friday. And if you were tuned to Sky News at about 5 o'clock yesterday, you'll have seen Grantley scuffling with a single mother and her 5 children to get some of these prizes. It was an unfair fight, but I'm glad to say Grantley won. And because of him scuffling on Sky News for these prizes, we got some great prizes. So remember, I want you to dig deep and get some raffle tickets, Carl. Grantley took some lick to get these prizes. So one more time, give it up for Grantley, please, and his fighting skills. That's why we have so many prizes. Grantley and Black Friday. But without further ado, we've got another vocalist for you who's going to do some stuff. Give her the same warmth, the same enthusiastic welcome you just gave to Grantley's fighting skills. As I welcome to the stage, please, Jasonia Johnson. Give it up. From Birmingham, who's got tunes on the road, tunes that are selling, Another Birmingham artist who's going places. Please give a proper Birmingham welcome for one of our own who's doing rather well over here and over there. Give it up for Keziasoul.
Light is back inside me. Whenever you are, then come and sing with me. And let it be there. Just as I'm about to do. Just come and take it. Come and take it. I will give you know that I'm losing control, and I want you to just fade away for me. Wait for me. Sweetheart, I find these hard, but I'm unwilling to let you in. Stay with me, yeah, until I fall. Stay with me, yeah, until I fall. I want you to just wait for me.
Yeah. Sometimes I sit back and think about my life, the good things, the bad things, mostly about the crime. Sometimes you need how these people are feeling, and when stuff's broke, how can I find a way to put back the pieces? Then I hold my misery and chuck it to one side. Then I think about the future, what to do right. Somehow I gotta make myself grow, make this pride blow. Most of all, stay colder than the snow, and do what's right to better myself and help others out who can't seem to get ahead to the ground. Anyway, listen that, let's get back into the basics. Man, I feel a lot better inside when I'm wasted. The weight on my shoulder makes it feel like my back is breaking. But to tell the truth, I'm sick of being pissed off. Maybe I need to roll loose, and maybe my happiness to take up and blaze up and wake up. I keep on rolling through these crazy days, looking to the sky, praying for a better day. I pray, when are these haters gonna break? Wasting my time though, cause I know they're gonna stay. Wanna get up out the hood, or maybe I should run away. Nah, I think that I'll be gonna stay. I keep on rolling through these crazy days, looking to the sky, I keep praying for a better day. Whatever bad thing that people say to me, still they can't get to me. So my advice is don't try. More time, your words get me buzzed up like ecstasy. Then I mix a brain wine to an extent. You can't hold the buzz, it's too large, like my heart, so it's all calm. So sit back and watch you tear this shit apart. I don't need to be like this, this is the way this baby was born. It's the buzz that I'm craving that directs it to war. You will see me with my back to the wall, piss off with the law, kicking up dust to be taught, throwing my depression to the floor, thinking life is too short to be messing around. Man, it's time to stay hard like when it's aroused. So pull your shit together, keep up in the bounce. Man, I think there's more to this life than stacking a pound. So I sit back, relax and smoke up an ounce. I keep on rolling through these crazy days, looking to the sky, praying for a better day. I pray, when it is haters gonna break, wasting my time though, cause I know they're gonna stay. Stay.
Thank you all for coming, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's fantastic to see all your faces. The one thing that I want to talk about today is a little bit about history, because you all know that Black History Month was last month, and it's something very dear to my heart is how I got in touch with my blackness. I'm not talking about the colour of my skin, because I was already in touch with that. Yeah. But when I say my blackness, I mean my history. Yeah, my history, and my history is something that I kind of got in touch with when I was about... Who remembers Roots on the TV? Okay. Is that just 5 people? I want to see a show of hands. Who remembers Roots on the TV? Good. Right. So I got in touch with my blackness with Roots because when I grew up in school, I grew up to a lot of racism because it was that time. And what I had to learn, I learned from one of the greatest women in the world, and that is somebody who I call my mother. And I'm really glad tonight because this is the first night that my mother has come to this event, right? And I want to give you a I want a big round of applause for my mother. And one of the things I think that I've got to really commend her on is that she saw the greatness in my father, even though I didn't for a long time. But I carry with me his discipline. And if you ask anybody that I have ever worked with, one of the things that I treasure and that I talk about all the time is discipline. This is what we have to do. If you want to be successful, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. And there's no argument about it, because I'm not arguing about it, because I know that fast is slow and slow is fast. And if you learn to do anything slowly, you'll be so perfect at it that you'll never fear any competition. And I've got one of the worst tempers that I've seen happening. And that reason is why I've gone into work with young people, because I see their pain. I really do. I see their pain. I see that they don't know how to handle it sometimes, and the only thing that they can do is what they know. So our role, I think, is to teach them how to do it differently, and to have the patience with them, and to understand that not every young person is going to be what we want them to be, because if they're what we want them to be, they can't be who they are. And if we give them the chance, by guidance, by support, by doing whatever we can, what little we can, what happens is we get a growth, we get determination, we get skill, we get creativity that becomes bigger and better than we ever had ourselves. Because we don't want them to be us, really. But if we only teach them what we know, they can only do as well as we've done. So what I say when I say that one of the things I did was develop Wheeler Street and look at substance misuse and all of those issues, is that I came to a crossroad about 2.5 years ago, and I said to myself, I think I can stop this now, this chasing the money. And I said, for the rest of my life, I'm going to do what I want to do, and if I get broke, then I'll go back to work. But I'm going to, or I must make my life have meaning. And I live my life by 4 principles, I think it is. And that is to live my life, to learn every day. And that means if I've got to learn from 8-year-old like Fidel, Keziasoul, or like Reese, Lucy's brother, or like Izzy, Lucy's niece, I'll learn from them because they open you to so much greatness. Jasonia sat in my mother's living room about 3 years ago, and 3 years ago, and she said to me, "Grantly, I think I can sing, but people think I can't." And I said, "Well, let's hear you, because the only way I can tell you whether you can sing or not is if you sing." And she sang, and I said, "You've got a voice, but you need to work at it. Are you ready to work at it?" She says, "Yeah." So Jasonia sang or delivered poetry at our first ball. I don't know if anybody was there. There's many of you that were there, yeah? And you would have heard Jasonia delivering poetry through social media. And today, you've seen Jasonia put a dance routine together with a group of 4 young people, and all of those young people are my family, I must say today, and I'm really proud of you. So give yourselves a big round of applause for that. I'll come to Lucy. Lucy Tennyson, I met Lucy Tennyson when she was 13 years old. And Lucy said, I'd like to sing at your ball, but you're going to have to go and see my mum. So, like a good youth worker, I went and saw Lucy's mum and I said, you'd like to sing at her ball? And she got on with it. Guess what, folks? Lucy Tennyson has got a hit record today, and some of you have heard it, and some of you want to hear it more and more, and that's what happens when you work hard. Lucy Tennyson is, of all the artists that I work with, is the only artist that in the last 2 years has never missed a rehearsal. She works tirelessly. She never, well, I'm not going to say that she does never come to me and say, I want to do it. That happens. But when I say, I want you to do this because I've got a plan for it, she does it. Keziasoul, one of the sweetest voices that I've ever heard. And I got to know Kezia through her parents. So guys, what I'm trying to tell you, it's not just about a singer, it's not just about money, it's not just about that. It comes seriously from my heart that we work, and Sandra, Keith, Kate, Shane, we all work tirelessly and we all give of our heart because we really don't get paid for this. So I'd like you to give me a big round of applause for Wheeler Street and the staff members. And just to end off, what drives me is success and determination and hard work. If you work hard, you'll get me out of my bed at 6 o'clock in the morning. If you don't, I might not get up till about 9. But if you work hard, I'm out of my bed at that time. So, to finish off, my desire is to live, to learn, to love, and to leave a legacy. And that's what I want to leave for my family and the people that are nearest to me. Thank you very much.